everybody. Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So, y'all, we're trying to go live on Facebook and Instagram at the same time. So, hello. Welcome to day 7
Yes.
of our 10-day relationship challenge.
Yes.
Have y'all been following along? Y'all been following along? We've got some good stuff in here. We've been talking about vulnerability, boundaries. We talked about the 4 horsemen
of the apocalypse. Contempt, defensiveness, stonewalling we talked about last night, and the night before we talked about criticism.
Yeah.
Hello.
Are we frozen on
Instagram?
Oh, goodness.
The devil. What
right.
is really going on?
Hi, Mila. Thank you.
Hi,
I think
Mila.
we are. Okay. All right. We back Instagram. Oh, what is going on? I know it's really bad, Monica. Is it better, y'all? Y'all seeing us? All right. We good?
Okay,
Thank you.
Good. Awesome.
Good. So we talked about defensiveness, criticism, stonewalling, contempt, right? And boundaries, vulnerability. Today, we want to talk about a term called negative sentiment override. So there's a negative sentiment override and there is a positive sentiment override. So let me give you an example. You and your partner are in just chilling for the day, and he wants you all to just sit on the couch and watch some movies, but you feel like gardening, right? So you're like, no, I'm just gonna go outside and do my gardening. He perceives that as a personal attack. You don't want to spend time with him.
It's an affront.
Right?
You're rejecting him.
You may not mean that at all, right? You just want to work in your garden. You don't have any negative feelings toward him. It's a very neutral thing. But he perceives it as an affront that you don't want to spend time with him. That's called negative sentiment override. And that shows up when there is some bad will, when the termites have been at work in your relationship, right? That shows up more often, where every little thing you got the side eye on your partner. Every little thing that they do is personal to you. Have y'all ever experienced that in your relationships? That it's just like, I didn't mean it that way. And you start to feel like your partner is just always negative. I didn't mean it that way.
Right. But their filter is pulling it in that way.
Yeah.
They don't realize their filter is pulling it in that way, but it's pulling it in that way. It's almost as if the relationship has a negative balance, doesn't have enough disposable income in the bank, in the emotional bank, doesn't have enough where you can see the best and not register everything to mean something else.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have, almost like it doesn't have enough grace. Right?
That's exactly what it is.
Like the grace has run out, where everything means something, everything is connected to something else. And it can be really exhausting.
Right.
Especially for the person who's like, I just want to go pick my tomatoes so I can make us a yummy salad.
Right.
They're exhausted because it's that action has changed the full disposition of their partner.
Yeah. And, now let's look at it on the other end of the spectrum. Positive sentiment override. That's when you have built up that emotional bank, right? And you're able to give your partner grace. Yeah. And we're saying partner, but this is in any relationship you're in, with your friends, whatever, right? Your friend wants you to come to her event. You're tired. You had a long week. You're tired. You are unable to go to her event this day because you are focusing on your own mental health. You're relaxing, right? your friend, instead of being upset with you and feeling like you're not supporting her, you're not there for her, she says, you know what? Sis, I understand. You go ahead and get some rest today. You work on your mental health. Whenever I have something, you are there for me. I know you support me. You ride for me. You do what you need to do to get some rest today, right? Because she's got positive sentiment override for you. She knows that you are supportive. You've proven to her, you've put some positive things in her memory bank and in her heart, and so even if you are having a bad day, or you don't do what she needs you to do, she can give you grace, right? Or your partner, go ahead.
I'm gonna need some grace. Did he just say, wait, Seamer?
What? Dr. Nicole got her hair done? Look, we froze on that. Look,
I got my hair did. I beg your pardon. That is so funny.
Are we frozen on that look? Oh my goodness.
If you only knew what it took to do that ponytail, you would not say that. That is hilarious.
Facebook, somebody on Instagram talking about Nicole got her hair done.
Right.
Oh, I tell you.
If you only knew what it took to do that ponytail, you'd be laughing like me. I wish it were that simple. Thank you for your comment. Love it. Love it. That made me laugh today. But go ahead, y'all. So, yes.
So another example of positive sentiment override, right? You come in from work, you've had a bad day at work, you're a little grouchy, right? And your partner, instead of getting angry, instead of taking it personal that you're grouchy, they're like, my babe had a bad day. I'm going to give him some space. Let me go in here and fix him something to eat. He's had a bad day. And we're going to go to bed. The next morning, we're going to wake up. We starting out positive on a good note. I'm not going to hold any ill will. Right. I'm not going to take it personal, because I know that he's a good man, that he loves me, that he's always there for us. He's there for our children. So I'm not going to hold this one thing against him. I'm going to I'm going to think positive. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So one of the things that we will be connecting with in our relationship pop-up is, how do you put positive things in the bank? And how do you make sure that you're constantly registering? One of the things that happens, especially when couples have been together for a while, is that you stop registering positive information, right? You stop, I don't want anybody to stop registering positive information in my bank account.
Right.
Every time something goes in, hallelujah, I need you to count that towards my balance.
Give me credit.
Give me credit towards my balance. Sometimes when we're in relationships for a long time, we forget, or we don't quite pull in all of the effort that the other person is making to make a deposit. It's not just their job to make a deposit. It's also our job to recognize when the deposit is being made. Yes. And if that deposit can come with an affirmation, come with a thank you. Because, I've not heard any married people, now that I think about it, sis, not heard married people that are 30 years in marriage, 50 years in marriage, that are like, I just get sick of you telling me thank you.
Right.
I just get sick of you being grateful.
I'm sick of you telling me I'm pretty. Right. I'm sick of you telling me I'm sexy.
Right. I don't know them people. Y'all, do y'all know them people? Not those people. Do y'all know them people? I don't know them people.
Right.
So those are the things that will constantly make it so that no matter what the changes are in the world, we recognize the goodness of what we have.
Yeah.
And we also talk about this in reference to how sometimes it becomes a slippery slope that helps you start to find negative comparisons with your partner and positive comparisons with other people.
Ooh, now that's a slippery slope. The You ever heard the term work husband, work wife, right? The person at work, and y'all not having an affair, right? But it's the person you talk to, and you share with when when you're having problems at home. They're a good listener, and you start to be like, oh, I wish my wife would listen like that, or I wish my husband would compliment me like that. He saw me this morning before I left home from work. He didn't say nothing, but as soon as you get to work, that guy is like, oh, you look good today. You're like, thank you, right? And you start making those comparisons. Anybody ever experienced that?
Woo, it will
That's a
get you.
slippery slope.
It'll get you in all kinds of termite action.
Mhm.
We're going to talk about that, and we're going to explore how it happens.
Mhm.
Because I just saw somebody in the chat say, what do you do when a relationship goes left without warning? It doesn't.
It does not go left without warning.
It does not go left
unless
without
you're with
warning.
a psychopath.
Right.
That part.
You so funny. I can't stand you.
It does happen with a psychopath.
Right. It doesn't go left without a warning. It doesn't go right without a warning.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This is a fair and equitable space that we call how we relate.
Yeah.
And it does not go left, just like it doesn't go into an affair without a warning.
Yeah, you missed some signs.
Right?
Brandon Hughes, type your question in the chat, because we're working two mediums. So if you type it in the chat, then we can answer for Facebook and Instagram.
So here's the thing, everybody. We're going to let Brandon type his question. We've got an amazing pop-up that is coming to Atlanta. You all have DM'd us. We have read your DMs.
Mm-hmm.
We've emailed. You've emailed. We've seen you at speaking engagements where you've talked to us and said, when are we going to be able to do something in person? I want my husband and I to come. I want my girlfriend and I to come. I want to come because I really want to have some better opportunities for relationships, Dr. Nicole. Crystal. Crystal,
Mm-hmm.
can you help me? I keep catching catfish, and what I'm trying to catch is a bass.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I'm doing, but those catfish be jumping out the water, and I'm trying to catch a whole nother type of fish. I'm trying to do things different than my parents. I'm trying to build legacy. If any of those couples conversations or singles conversations have been a part of your conversation,
yeah,
you need to come and be with us at our pop-up. It is going to be an extraordinary day of transformation. It is going to be a day that's going to give you a whole lot of tools with a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of laughter and connections with others that's going to make a difference.
Yeah.
Contrary to popular belief, we do things better in tribe.
Right.
And we'll explain to you exactly what that means. Now, I'm not talking about everybody being in your business, but we do things better in tribe. We just don't always know it. And we don't always have the best guidelines to do tribe in the most meaningful way. So when we connect on the 23rd, if you are in a relationship, you are going to learn all kinds of stuff that you will honestly be able to say, well, shoot, if we knew that, we could have saved that real big fight that had us not talking for weeks. If we knew that, we wouldn't have done this. You are going to have those epiphanies. You're going to have those moments, and you're going to get closer because you've got some tools to pull you together. If you are single, we're doing your pop-up on the 24th of this month. July 23rd for couples, July 24th for singles, because our let me tell you, the people on Instagram, I'm so sorry. This whole situation with this technology and this internet is not being your friend right now. But again, July 23rd for couples, July 24th for singles. Check out bit.ly.hot-m-pop-up. bit.ly.hot-m-pop up to register. And we are looking forward to seeing you.
So Brandon, there your question. What do you think about come on, y'all on Facebook? Brandon Hughes on Instagram says, what do you think about dating someone who takes pictures of everywhere you go together, including pictures of you two, yet she does not post the picture of you, only the good time you showed her?
She does not post a picture of you, only the good time you showed
So
her.
I guess my follow-up question would be, Brandon, are you in a committed relationship with this person? Instagram. I'm so sorry. The gram is killing us. Are you in the funniest still picture? Oh my God. Gosh, Instagram, I'm so sorry.
It's messing up. We're trying to answer your question.
We're trying. Okay, Brandon, we are trying to answer your question. My follow-up would be, are you in a committed relationship with this person? And then the other follow-up would be, have you made a legitimate offer to this person?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a temptation or a legitimate offer?
We talk about that.
If y'all don't know the difference between a temptation and a legitimate offer, you might need to be at the Heart of the Matter pop-up.
Yeah, it's a serious situation.
Yeah, because if you're in a committed relationship and you've made a legitimate offer that she's accepted, I don't understand why she would not post. The question would be, if you're posting someone on your feed, that's kind of claiming them, right? So that's why I want to know, are you in a legitimate committed relationship, or are you just dating?
And let's be clear, boundaries are very important.
Absolutely.
Depending on what you do professionally, depending on your negotiated agreement with your partner, it may be clear there are certain things we don't post. There are certain parts of our private experience that we don't post.
We don't want people in our business.
We don't want people in our business. We don't want y'all in our business, right? So it really depends. But the key to all of that is to communicate.
Yeah.
It's to
Terry.
sit down. Hey, Terry. Hi, Romalis.
Hello.
Romalis is my god baby's dad. Hi, Romalis. So the key is to sit down and talk about it, not in an accusatory way, but to find out where your partner is on that and to see if you can come to an agreement of what works for both of you.
And explore the feelings that you have. What is it that you are afraid of? Underneath, right, the discomfort of her not posting you, what is the real fear?
Because you might be able to really get some clarity, some soothing, and feel really secure if you're able to first understand what is it that you desire, what are you afraid of, and what is it triggering for you? Because what we don't recognize is everybody's not interested in the same things.
Right.
Some people are like, you don't never have to post me. I know what it is. You know what it is. I don't post you. We don't even do social media. Everybody's got a different standard of how they're doing this social media context.
And if you approach it from the standpoint of how it makes you feel, not accusing her of anything, but sharing vulnerably that, I noticed when we go out, you never post pictures of me. And that makes me feel a little uncomfortable. That makes me feel a little insecure. And I'm afraid that you're not posting pictures of me because you're still wanting to show that you're available on social media. I'm making all this up. This is me, not you, right? I just wanted to share that with you. Is that the experience that you want me to have? Is that how you want me to feel? And see what she says.
And hope she doesn't say, yup.
No, but if she does, that's a gift too.
Right.
Because now you know.
Yup. That's exactly what I wanted you to feel. Just kidding. But those are the kind of conversations we have, because those are the kind of conversations that are coming up for people in different ways, right? So again, if you are in the A, if you are in Atlanta
or the surrounding
or the
area,
surrounding
Tampa, I saw Tampa
area.
in there. Tampa, you might can make that drive.
Tampa, you might can make that drive. Birmingham, you might can make that drive.
Mhm.
Memphis, Nashville, you might
Mhm.
could make that drive. We know it's not good English. You might can make that drive. Orlando, don't come up in here.
Brooklyn, yeah,
Don't come
Brooklyn,
up
we
in-
might
Brooklyn,
have to come
you're
to
fine.
you.
Right. But we hope to see you all on July 23rd for couples at our pop-up. It's going to be a day to remember.
Yeah.
And it's going to be intimate, you all, because we recognize that the show has a huge presence. But we know in order for you to be able to really grow and move and figure some things out, you need more of an intimate setting.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a big, huge gathering on purpose.
Right.
So we look forward to seeing you, couples, on the 23rd of July, singles on the 24th of July. We are going to have an amazing time.
Yep.
And we'll see you tomorrow for day 8 of our couples challenge.
Woo-hoo.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.